Let's say you have a person who spent his entire life alone, and a person who is sometimes with friends. Who do you think would be more lonely? They say every man's an island, and that you can be lonely even in a crowd. Still, I think that the person who had once had an experience of being with others would be more lonely. Once you felt in warmth of company, their absence will feel even more severe. So if you feel lonely now, take solace in the fact that you're not completely alone. Look around. Perhaps someone completely unexpected is wanting and waiting for you to reach out your hand. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, May 11th was Lonely, 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 Lonely by 21. I've been waiting for you so I can reach out my hand. Hello, I'm Kevin from Zea. Do you see my hand right now? Can you? Let me tell you how you can take it. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Let me tell you about the segments coming up today. In the first half, we will have Back to the K Chart, where we take the trip through past Korean music charts. Then we have Artist Lab, where we learn more about K-pop artists. Stay tuned. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with two songs. Here's RPG, Rocket Punch Generation by W and Whale, followed by Sweetest Name by Classic Kwai. The British poet Lord Byron once said, "The best prophet of the future is the past." If we want to know about the future of K-pop, we have to start with songs gone by. Let's peek at the future with a blast to the past. Back to the K-chart. Our first segment on Saturdays at Hotbeat is Back to the K-chart, where we listen to past K-pop hits to see K-pop trends of the past, present, and future. Today, we will be going back to the K-chart for November 2006. The notable artists of 2006 were SG Wannabe, who continued the success from 2005, and Lee Seung-gi, who had 4 hits in one album alone. Former idol stars who had gone solo also did very well, including Lee Hyori, Son Ho-young, and Kim Tae-woo. Let's take a look at the songs that were ranked number 15 to number 11 in November 2006. At number 15 was the first solo song from Kim Tae-woo, the former vocalist of G.O.D., which he wrote himself, Words I Want to Say. G.O.D. was a first-generation idol group that won the Best Artist Award twice after debuting in 1999 with the song To My Mother. 이렇게 살아가고. Yes, Kim Tae-woo was the main vocalist for that group. Number 14 was Rain's I'm Coming, the title track of his 4th album, which featured Tableau from Epic High. Rain is a successful artist who had a performance in 2006 in Madison Square Garden and who was chosen as one of the Time's most influential 100 people. Then at number 13, there was a Must Have Love, performed by Kain of the Brown Eyed Girls, considered the most talented female idol group at the time, and Yongjun of SG Wannabe, which sold the most digital tracks in 2006. At number 12 was the song Love Is, which was noted for its beautiful lyrics by singer-songwriter The Name. The number 11 song was Only Wind by Kim Jong-kook and SG Wannabe. The original title, 바람만 바람만, stands for a Korean phrase meaning following from behind at a distance where the other person is just visible. Let's listen to two of these songs before we continue with Back to the K chart. Here is Love Is, that's number 12, and Only Wind, number 11, Kim Jong-kook and SG Wannabe. That was number 12, Love Is by The Name. Number 11, Only Wind by Kim Jong-kook and SG Wannabe. Okay, on Back to the K chart, we look at K-pop charts from the past. Today, our charts are from November 2006. Next, we'll take a look at the songs from number 10 to number 6. The number 10 song was La La La, the title track for Seven's fourth album, written and composed by Teddy of One Time. Seven is a hugely popular artist who swept through all the New Artist Award in 2003 after debuting with his song Come to Me. Number 9 was Love Her by Ha Dong-kyun, who is known for his deep, low voice. The lyrics are written from the perspective of a man who is in love with a woman who loves another man. Ha Dong-kyun was a member of the group Wanted, who were famous for their vocal talents. This was his first solo song. Number 8 was TVXQ's title track for their third album, 오정 반합. Okay, next coming up in number 7 was Shut by Lee Seung-chul, who debuted in 1985 as a vocalist for the rock band 부활. Even after all these years, he remains an artist in high demand. 2006 was also the 20th anniversary of Lee Seung-chul's debut, and Shout, the title track of his 8th album, was his way of looking back on the past 2 decades. Among his hit songs is Girls' Generations, which was remade by now famous girl group of the same name. For number 6, 2 explosive vocalists came together to sing Timeless. Zhang Liyin, the youngest R&B singer who debuted in China, and Xia from TVXQ. We'll be back after listening of 2 songs. Here is number 10, La 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 by 7, followed by Please Love Her by Ha Dong-kyun. That's number 9. That was number 10, La 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 by 7, followed by Please Love Her by Ha Dong-kyun, which was number 9. On today's Back to the K chart, we're looking at the rankings from November 2006. Let's keep going on with number 5 to number 2. The number 5 song was Please by Lee Seung-gi from the album When a Man Loves a Woman. The album was made up of remakes of sad love songs originally sung by female artists. Please was a song that was originally performed by Isora in 2000. Number 4 was Ice Cream, the title track of the third album from MC Mong. The lyrics compare ice cream, which melts quickly and easy to get sick of, to love. The number 3 song was Crying by Son Ho-young, who gained many female fans with his caring, smiling image. Like Kim Tae-woo, who we mentioned earlier, Son Ho-young was a member of G.O.D. Crying was the title track for Son Ho-young's solo debut album, Yes! The number 2 song was Black Glasses by Iru, who debuted in 2005 to much fanfare because he is the son of traditional Korean pop legend Taejina. The music video for Black Glasses, was also famous because it featured Kim Hyun-jung of SS501 and An Sung-gi, a renowned Korean actor. What 2 songs shall we listen to from this group? I think number 4, Ice Cream by MC Mong, followed by Black Glasses by Iru, which is number 2. That was number 4, Ice Cream by MC Mong, and number 2, Black Glasses by Iru. You're listening to Back to the K chart, where we're counting down the top songs of November 2006. Now, we're down to number 1. In November 2006, the song that was most popular in Korea was... It was On the Streets by Sung Si-kyung, the crown prince of ballads. On the Street was the title track from The Ballads, the first album that Song Shikyung produced himself. It was written by Yoon Jong-shin, a singer-songwriter who is also famous as a variety TV MC. Song Shikyung debuted in 2000 with the song The Road to Me and immediately gained a large female following thanks to his beautiful and his lyrical emotional range. He was also popular as a radio DJ and, like his nickname indicates, is a giant figure in the ballad genre. We'll wrap up tonight's Back to the K chart with On the Street, the top song of November 2006. And it's followed by Atlanta's Princess by Park Jong-hyun. Okay, you just heard On the Street by Song Shikyung, which was number 1, followed by Atlanta's Princess by Park Jong-hyun. It's already time to close out part 1 of Saturday's Hot Beat. I'll be back with Artist Lab in the second hour. And guess who it will be? 2 p.m. Woo! Hope you guys ready for 2 p.m. After we listen to Sorry, I'm Sorry by Kim Hyung-jun. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat. Welcome to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was In Front of a Mirror by Glam. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and at 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio. It's ARIRANGRADIO. In your app store, Arirang Radio. It's a free app, so you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Only You by Secret, followed by Wanna Do by Kang Ji-young. To see the big picture, you have to put together all the smaller pieces of the puzzle. On this segment, we try to understand all of Korean music by looking at individual artists. Welcome to Artist Lab! And now it's time for Artist Lab, where we get to talk about the various K-pop labels and the artists that are signed with each label. The artist we'll talk about today is 2 p.m., who recently released their third album, Grown. 2 p.m. is a group that is immensely popular abroad and even had a solo concert at the Tokyo Dome. 2 p.m. debuted in September 2008 with the song 10 out of 10. The current members are Jin-K, Nikun, Taeyeon, Wooyoung, Junho, and Chansung. Their name 2 p.m. represents their desire to become a group as hot and active as the hour, 2 p.m. With back-to-back hits including Again and Again, I Hate You, Heartbeat, Only You, and Hands Up. 2 p.m. is a group that is really as hot as their name. They are nicknamed Beast Idols for their masculine image and choreography, which was the main point of attraction for their female fans. Let's learn more after listening to some music. Here is Don't Stop, Can't Stop by 2 p.m., followed by I'll Be Back. That was 2 p.m.'s Don't Stop, Can't Stop, and I'll Be Back. You're listening to Artist Lab, where we discuss K-pop artists. Today we're discussing the group 2 p.m. First, let's start with their debut. 2 p.m. first became known to the public through the star training TV program Hot Blood. I mentioned on a previous talk box that Junho, Taeyeon, and Chansung had become famous through the 2006 show Superstar Survival. 2 years after Superstar Survival, 13 aspiring JYP singers, including those 3 appeared on Hot Blood, hoping to be chosen to debut. 3 of those 13 were cut, and the remaining 10 trainees were split up into the groups 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. 6 months after Hot Blood, 2 p.m. debuted as a performance-focused idol group that would represent JYP, the producer and CEO of JYP Entertainment. The acrobatic performance for 10 out of 10 immediately caught the public's eye, and the following year 2 p.m. took home various awards such as Artist of the Year and the Most Popular Artist. 2 p.m. is also considered to be the most successful multinational group thanks to the popularity of its Thai member, Nichkhun. Let's listen some 2 p.m. songs before we continue. Here is 10 out of 10 and Only You. Check it out. That was 2 p.m.'s 10 out of 10, followed by Only You. On tonight's Artist Lab, we're talking about 2 p.m. The quality of 2 p.m.'s music undoubtedly played a large part in their success, but we cannot ignore the influence of the variety TV show that they created together. In particular, the unique personalities of each of the members, their honesty, and their affection for each other was apparent in their 2009 show, Idol Show, and Wild Bunny, which helped them to gain widespread support among the public. Of course, the road was not always so smooth for 2 p.m., with various unfortunate events such as the permanent elimination of member Jay Park. Just as the ground hardens after pouring rain, the group was able to stand together taller thanks to those obstacles. The songs that showed fans that 2 p.m. was still strong was Hot Beat, which was also accompanied by a strong masculine performance and flawless choreography. In particular, the quick human pyramid became famous among fans. Let's take a break with 2 more songs. Here is Again and Again, followed by Heartbeat. That was Again and Again, followed by Heartbeat. Now, on Artist Lab, we delve into the careers of K-pop artists. Today, our artist in the spotlight is 2 p.m., the members of which enjoyed success in their solo careers as well. First, there's Taegyeon, who is known for his steady acting skills. He had no problem pulling off the lead role of a country boy in the drama Cinderella's Sister. There is also Woo Young, who first showed off his acting in Dream High, and Chan Sung, who debuted as an actor in a sitcom, High Kick, and continued to do well in the more recent 7th grade Civil Servant. Nichkhun worked as a model for fashion shows and fashion magazines before he debuted as a member of 2 p.m. After he debuted, he appeared in a show, We've Got Married, alongside Victoria of FX. Junho, who appeared in variety programs like Let's Go Dream Team and Music and Lyrics, has recently been cast in the supporting role for an upcoming movie. Meanwhile, Junkei is pursuing his dream as a composer, writing songs not only for 2 p.m. but also for Ganmyeon and Baekhyun, as well as for the soundtracks for dramas. Looks like time to listen to some music. Here is Without You, followed by Hands Up by 2 p.m. It's time to close out Artist Lab, where we got to know 2 p.m. Whether or not you knew about 2 p.m. before tonight, I hope that Artist Lab was a chance for you to discover facts that you hadn't known before. I also hope that 2 p.m. will continue to expand their fan base all around the world. Artist Lab will be back next week to tell you about another K-pop artist. Here is our last song of Artist Lab, Tired of Waiting, followed by Come Back When You Hear This Song by 2 p.m. It's time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, May 11th. Tomorrow we'll have Listener's Choice, where we play the request songs we couldn't play for you during the week, and Talkbox, where we talk about various topics. Here is our last song for Hot Beat. Here is Love, Love, Love by Baekhyun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!